course, it's not just about cameras here at the Photography Show 2016. It's about various ways to display your work as well. A lot of wedding photographers, a lot of people who've been married. I've been married. I've got wedding books. I've got photos and all that sort of stuff. And it's great. And with so many different ways of displaying it, it's difficult sometimes to find novel, new, interesting ways of displaying photos. I'm here with Daniel from Aperture Books, who's got something that surprised me when I saw it just a moment ago. Daniel, how are you, sir?
Very good today, thank you.
Fantastic. Now, you've been Aperture Booksing for about 5 years or so now, have you? Just tell me a bit about the business.
Business is run in Woking in Surrey, privately owned business, a commercial print company. In the last 5 years, we ventured into Aperture Books, and we've been at the show for the last 3 years, speaking to photographers of all kinds, showing our wonderful products.
Right. Speaking of wonderful product, before we carry on, I just want to kind of open this up and take a look. Just explain to me what it is that we're looking at here, if you will.
It's a new product we're launching at the show, which is a sort of culmination of where we've got to over the development time. We've got a wonderful presentation box, which is again handmade at Woking. We've been perfecting that over the last few months. Inside the presentation box, we have our mainstay products, which is our coffee table wedding albums. And underneath that,
now this is the interesting bit. I thought, oh, there's two books in one display box here.
There's a new element that we've introduced, which is a digital video book, which goes along with the package, which captures the. It can either have stills from the day or up to an hour of video. I'm not sure that you'd want to put a whole hour on, but certainly we're seeing a different way of actually packaging up the books and seeing digital working in partnership with a high quality traditional product.
And I guess the serious point there is that for a lot of jobbing wedding photographers, or for other events as well, stills sometimes are not enough, are increasingly not enough. They need to be able to produce video assets from that as well. And as any jobbing photographer knows, that is kind of part of the future to keep yourself in employment.
Yeah, absolutely. But and for us, it's about the way that that's packaged as well. So, it's not just a screen on its own. It's handcrafted. It's all cut to shape, etc. So it's the way that it's actually presented. As I say, on the stand today, we've got the team.
They're hiding down there. I should say all of this stuff is handmade, isn't it? And these are the actual hands that make them. Show us your hands.
These are the actual hands. There's the evidence of hard-working hands that have been stitching and cutting and pasting the books together.
Actually, Christine, sorry to interrupt, Anna. Christine, tell me about the process of making one of these. I mean, obviously, you use your hands, you use other materials too. How long does it take to make one of these?
Probably take from start to finish, maybe about an hour. Maybe.
Not too bad.
Not too long, no.
And we've got an example here. If you have a look, come and have a look down here. This is extraordinary video that we're playing through there in that book.
That's an ultra HD screen as well on that one, so it's a high definition screen.
Wow. That looks great, and I can see that being useful, say, for weddings and events like that. Also for education and for special gifts as well. There's so much scope for that. So listen, this is amazing stuff. What sort of feedback have you been getting from photographers, from professionals here this year, Christine?
They really like the stuff. It's quite a classic, traditional book, and that's what they like. They don't really like some of the newer cardboardy feeling books. They like to have the papery feel. They like to feel the image. They like to feel the paper. So.
Well, listen, be careful. I don't want to see many more sticking plasters on there by the end of the week. And Daniel, too, thank you so much for sharing what you guys get up to at Aperture Books. Have a brilliant rest of Photography Show 2016.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye-bye now.